Hey everybody, it's Weigh-In Wednesday and I am wearing a red shirt. So I was scrolling through my video thumbnails the other day and I realized that in about 90% of my videos I'm wearing one of two blue shirts. And for some reason I got really self-conscious about that. I was like, man, what if the internet thinks that I only have two shirts? Or even worse, maybe they think I don't wash my shirts. So let me put those concerns to rest. I'm here to say definitively that I do in fact own multiple shirts, and I do wear different shirts every day of the week, most times. Anyway, we can talk more about my wardrobe another time. I'm sure the reason that most of you guys are here is to find out how I did last week. So without further ado, I started out last Wednesday at 370.8 pounds. And today I stepped on the scale and I was 368.8 pounds for a total loss of 2 pounds. So if you recall, when I started this weight loss journey, I was 384.4 pounds at my highest. So that means that I've lost altogether 15.6 pounds in the past 4 weeks. So overall, I'm pretty happy with my results from last week. 2 pounds is a pretty good, sustainable amount to lose on a week-over-week basis. And if I lost 2 pounds every week from now until the end of the year, I'd be pretty happy with my results looking back. But the only thing that I'm kind of concerned about is, at this stage of the game, I still feel like I should be losing a lot more weight for the amount of effort that I'm putting in. So that's concerning me a little bit. When I've tried to lose weight previously, the first 30 or so pounds tend to come off a lot faster. I know I'm definitely getting a lot less physical activity than I was the last time around, and I've been trying to compensate with calories consumed, but I know that that's not the best substitute. I definitely need a lot more physical activity just to keep my metabolism pumping and take it to the next level. I've been measuring my body fat percentage for the past couple of weeks as well, and that stuff has just been all over the map. I don't really even think that that number is super reliable. Now, I suppose after I've lost maybe 10 percentage points off of my body fat reading, it'll kind of give me an idea of how I'm doing directionally. But as far as a metric to track to kind of tell me what my muscle gain versus fat loss is on any kind of regular or consistent basis, it's definitely not the best metric to use. And, I've tried a couple of different body fat meters. I've talked about this, I think, in a previous video. I just don't really find that they're super accurate. So I think it's something I'll continue to track, but to be honest with you, I don't really know how much I trust the metric. Now, I know that I said last time, or maybe a couple of times ago, that I was going to start measuring total inches lost. I still think that that's the best metric for me to use to really gauge my progress on this weight loss journey. I just haven't gotten around to deciding on which tape measure to get. So, that's my bad. I really just need to pull the trigger and buy one and start measuring. But it's really just kind of analysis paralysis at this point. I'm going on Amazon. I literally cannot decide. You wouldn't think it would be that difficult because a tape measure is a tape measure. But, there are star ratings and there are different colors and sizes, and I'm confused. I'll buy one, I'll start measuring, and then hopefully we can wrap those into the updates. Maybe not on a weekly basis. I'm not sure how much I'm going to lose on a weekly basis from an inches perspective, but definitely on a month-to-month basis, we can do kind of a total inches lost comparison and just kind of see where we're at. So in terms of start, stop, and continue, one of the things that I absolutely need to start is I need to figure out a way to start putting in more time from a physical activity perspective. I've been doing Tabata. It kind of fell off for the last couple of days, so I just need to get more consistent about that. But really, it's only 4 or 5 minutes at a time doing Tabata. So I feel like I need a little bit more than that to get me in a better place and to really start seeing significant gains. So a friend of mine recommended maybe getting a rowing machine. I'd be interested to hear what everybody else thinks. I'm seriously considering getting a rowing machine. I think that it's low impact and it's something that I could do pretty consistently. I could just wake up maybe half an hour earlier and kind of knock out some time on the rower prior to going to work. And I'm definitely kind of looking forward to that idea of just kind of knocking out a really good, intense workout before work and just feeling super pumped for the day. In terms of things that I'm going to stop doing, one of the things that I implemented last week that I'll just continue doing into this week is I stopped eating high-fat snacks. So I was eating a little bit of cheese or something for snack, and I've since replaced that with a plant-based protein powder mixture. So I'm having that a couple of times per day. and I've only been having one solid food meal per day, and that tends to be the lunch that my work caters in. Other than that, I'm just going to continue doing everything else. Everything else seems to be working okay for me. Now, one of the things I am kind of nervous about is I am going to go visit my family next week for spring break, and as I mentioned in a previous video, our get-togethers tend to revolve around food historically. Now, they know what I'm doing with Project Reboot, and they're totally on board, but that being said, I am still a little bit nervous about it just because I've found that so much of this weight loss thing is just getting into a routine. Next week is definitely going to throw a wrench in that. I'm going to have to think ahead and pack a bunch of, really healthy snacks just to keep the hunger away, and we're really just going to have to be strategic about planning out like what our meals are, when we're going to eat out, when we're going to eat together, and just kind of figure that out. But it definitely helps to have everybody on board, so I'll probably post a follow-up video on what my game plan on that is. But cross your fingers for me, because I'm still planning on doing a weigh-in while I'm visiting. So we'll check in midweek next week, and I'll let you guys know how I'm doing. Alright guys, so that's it for this time. If you're new to the channel, I would love it if you subscribed so you can join me on this weight loss journey and be notified every time I post a new update. I definitely want to hear your comments on how I can take my physical activity to a whole nother level in the next couple of weeks. And finally, I posted a video the other day announcing the launch of ProjectReboot.com. That's project-reboot.com. And I'd love to connect with you guys. And that's really why I created ProjectReboot.com, is so that I could get to know you guys and really start creating a dialogue versus just talking at you through YouTube. So go ahead and visit project-reboot.com. If you sign up for the newsletter between now and the end of the month of April, you'll qualify for a chance to win a free UpMove fitness tracker. I've also done a video review on that if you want to check it out. All right, that's it for this time. Thanks, guys.